What's up, family? What is up? What is good, YouTube family? I know I'm coming on here randomly, but we gotta talk really quickly. Really quick build. This was not planned. I just wanted to express myself and get it all out. And so, what I want to communicate with the family is that rage, anger, is good. Don't mind my hat, y'all. I got Meek Mill braids going on under here. Mind your business. Mind your business. I got my Meek Mill braids going on under here. Don't worry about that. All right. But I just really wanted to talk about how rage and anger is good sometimes. And I just had the realization of this yesterday. If y'all listened to Wise Wednesday yesterday, you know, it was a chaotic day yesterday. Yesterday was a chaotic day, a day of high energy. And what I do know from from my experiences yesterday, is that rage and anger is good. When we use it properly, when we apply pressure by way of that anger, by way of that rage. And the reason why I came on here to talk about it today, right now, is because I know I'm not the only one who has felt anger, who has felt rage, and has tried to like push it down, tried to be like, all right, fuck this. I'm not gonna let, some human really make me mad, or I'm not gonna let this situation really bother me, and, try to like take the high road, right? Because that's what I was doing when I was first in this chaotic situation. I was first all like, you know what, I'm gonna take the high road. I'm gonna take the high road. No, I didn't cut my hair. I got hair under here, girl. I just got some Meek Mill braids under here right now, but that's my business. Y'all will see the end result when I'm done doing my hair. But so yesterday I was very triggered. I was pissed the hell off. And I was raised unconfrontational. You funny, tears up. Not that I was raised unconfrontational, y'all. I was raised seeing a whole lot of confrontation. I was just talking to Mook today. Shout out to Mook. Make sure y'all are subscribed to So It Is Written. But I was talking to Mook this morning, and family, I grew up with the mother that would literally fight in the grocery store. My mama was throwing them bowls, right? My mama took no disrespect. My mama was fighting the other mamas at the school, fighting the other mamas at, in the apartments. She was ready to fight any kids. Like, that's the type of mama that I had. And so seeing that, I took what I learned subconsciously was that I did not want to be that. I was so traumatized by seeing my mama fight so much that I just decided that I was going to be unconfrontational all the time. And what my spirit allowed to happen yesterday was like, nah, at some point in time, you got to get nasty on these people too, because you will continue to be tried. Shout out to Toby Luigi. We grew up on the same side of town, but he got that new song called Try Jesus. Please don't try me. I needed to tap into that energy yesterday. Try Jesus, don't try me, because I throw hands. But I was so in my spiritual bag of taking the high road, and this butterfly was just blessed me with his energy, said, it's okay, transformation is upon us. I was so in this energy of taking the high road that I was so freaking, because I was dealing with some bad customer service. Right? I was dealing with some bad customer service, and y'all know bad customer service is just disgusting. And when you're in the situation, you try to keep your composure, because at the end of the day, you want resolve. You want a solution to come to whatever situation that you're in. That was my mind. Okay, let's come to a solution. Let me stay calm so we can come to a solution, because if I get heated, we're not going to come to a solution and I'm not going to get what I want from you. So I'm like, okay, let me stay calm. Right? But what my spirit was letting me know is that sometimes these people, these humans that we deal with, they don't understand calm. And sometimes you got to go off on their asses too. And so I just realized after, talking with myself about it and understanding why this situation had manifested, I realized that I have been too unconfrontational, that I've cared too much about not being the bitch, that I've cared too much about not, coming off a certain way, not being the ghetto girl, not being a hood girl, even though I grew up in the hood, And so there's been times I'm realizing this about myself. That's why I'm talking to y'all about it, my spiritual family, because y'all my family. But I realized that there's been times where I've suppressed anger, and I've suppressed rage, and I've suppressed wanting to get physical, out of fear of how it's going to make me look, out of fear of having things to lose, so on and so forth. And what I'm realizing now is that rage and anger is good, and we can use that energy in another way. And we can still make people pay, right? And so last night, I was just thinking about it, and I was just like, you know what? They still got to feel my wrath. And that's another thing, family. When people do you wrong, when people disrespect you and shit like that, they got to pay for that. Some way, somehow. They got to pay for it. But you want to keep your hands clean, your physical hands clean, because we still live in a physical world. And there are still consequences for the things that we do in this physical realm, i.e. jail, i.e. tickets and assault charges. There's still consequences for those actions. So when I reflect, I'm like, you know what? I did the right thing. Because I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to get a ticket. I don't have time for things like that. But they're still going to have to feel the wrath of D-Ray. And my ancestors. And my spirit guides. Because when you are doing a serious work, when you are doing a powerful work, when you are helping people to heal, when you are helping people to transform, when you are tapped into your bag of evolution, of transformation, you don't got time for your vibration to be messed with by humans. And those humans have to pay for it. That's what I realized last night, family. If anybody has done anything to cause you any harm, any turmoil, any disrespect, they got to pay for that shit. They just do. And we don't got to feel bad about that. Okay? So like I said, yesterday I had experienced some terrible customer service. And so because I still felt so much rage and so much anger, my spirit was like, do something about it. So what I started doing was saying these mantras. Because you're going to pay. Your business is going to pay for fucking with me. Your business has to pay. And so last night I started doing these mantras, these affirmations, started powering myself up, right? And something so spiritual and something so amazing happened. As I'm doing these mantras, spiritual warfare, get that ass mantras, like they've messed with the wrong one mantras. I'm not going to tell y'all the mantras, even though I should, because y'all can make it happen even faster, but it's already happening. So as I started saying these mantras and these affirmations and visualizing this business crumbling, Anubis started to formulate in my visualization without any effort. Okay? And we all know Anubis, the Undertaker, the underworld. All right? The protector. Anubis sits at the front and back door of our house, protecting our house. No low vibrational energy can come into our home. And so it just spirit. Anyways, y'all, we are working with such a deep and powerful energy that whenever we decide to apply that rage, whenever we decide to apply that anger, there's results, instantaneous results that take place. And that's what happened to me, right? I closed my eyes, I was visualizing, I'm saying the mantras, I'm visualizing what I want to take place. Okay? I was visualizing what I wanted to happen. What's going to make me feel like I got my just due from being, disrespected. And so as I started visualizing that, as I started seeing that, Anubis started forming in my mind. And what does that say to me? That says to me that the work is already done. That says to me that we have to apply pressure, right? If we feel like something is happening that is not in our best interest, and we feel like someone is attacking us or doing whatever, we have to defend ourselves. We're in the energy of defending ourselves, family. All right? Because these energy vampires, the like people want to steal your energy. Like Common said, they can recognize light, but they can't handle the glare. So when you walk in these certain places, be it work, be it a friend, a so-called friend, or a business, and so on and so forth, you have so much light that comes with you. And on a subconscious level, these people, they can feel it, but they can't handle it. So they subconsciously start hating. They subconsciously start doing shit to bother you. And when they do that, yeah, I see you. But you still got to pay for it. Because you're not going to disrupt my vibration because you are unhappy with yourself, because you can't recognize light, because you can't accept light. You're not going to disrupt my vibration. And that happened yesterday. And after that happened yesterday, and I had the time to really sift and sort through my own thoughts and learn the lesson that I needed to learn from it, because I did. I was like, oh, okay, Spirit, I see you. I see what you're teaching me here. You're teaching me not to suppress my anger all the time. You're teaching me to honor my feelings. You're teaching me that sometimes you got to go there. Sometimes you have to go there. Sometimes it just has to go there, and we're not too spiritual for that. And that was not my thought. My thought was not, oh, I'm too spiritual for this. No, my thought was, I've been programmed with a mother who would fight at the drop of a dime. And that's not the reality that I want to manifest, right? But there needs to be a divine balance. I can't be so extreme peaceful and unconfrontational, and I can't be so extreme, like knock a trick out, at the drop of a dime. No, there has to be a divine balance. There's some times to where you have to go there with people. And yesterday was one of those days that I needed to go there with people, but I was still, in my programming of taking the high road. But Spirit says, you know what? It's not a physical work that you have to do. You don't have to do anything physical when someone has wronged you, when someone has disrespected you, when someone has done anything. You don't have to do anything physical. It's all in the mind, right? Everything is happening from the mental space right now. So even that's why Toby Norwegian on that Try Jesus song, he was like, hey, Jesus said, turn the other cheek. We don't have to turn the other cheek. We don't have to turn the other cheek. It is an eye for an eye. That's what it is. And so you must pay. But we can create balance, because that's what we're doing. With my visualization and mantras yesterday, all I did was create balance, because they wasted my time, they wasted my energy, and I was mad as hell. So I got to create balance. So you got to feel that. You got to feel that to an equal extent. Okay. And this is how you're going to feel it. And so when I did the mantra and I did the visualization of them getting their just due, Anubis formulated in my mind without any effort. I wasn't like, visualize Anubis. No, he just came up. I just started seeing his face just started like shaping like from my own face in my mind. It was very weird. Like in my mind, Anubis just started formulating. And then that's when I know, oh, you tapped in. That's when I knew I had tapped into something magical. I had tapped into something powerful. And that I don't even have to see this business, this company, this owner. I don't even have to see them get their justice, but I know that they're going to get it. All right? That's how powerful we are. Let's not, I'm telling this for myself, y'all. No more suppressing anger. No more, always taking the high road. Because I know my nature is kind-hearted. My nature is fair. My nature is justice. My nature is understanding. I'm that way naturally. So when someone does not recognize that, or when someone recognizes that and intentionally, tries to pull me out of my essence, you got to pay for that. All right? No more suppressing our anger. No more suppressing our rage. Be conscious. Be aware. I'm not saying get physical and start slashing people's tires and breaking out windows and beating people's ass on the physical, even though that would be nice too. Y'all heard all them Brother Panic stories where he done had to beat some ass and the spirit of old goon came through. If it gets to that point you got to protect yourself, then you got to protect yourself. It is what it is. I was mad as hell yesterday. I wanted to destroy the place. Ooh, I wanted to destroy the place. But when I sized up everything, I was like, okay, I can't destroy this place right now. I'm outnumbered here. I'm outnumbered here. But you will pay. All right? Make them pay, family. Make them pay. We got divine, spiritual entities on our side. Anubis got my back. I saw it in my visualization last night. Without any effort, Anubis was shape-shifting in my mind as I'm doing these mantras, as I'm visualizing. Is that coincidence? Absolutely not. That is not coincidence. That is not happenstance. That is not accidental. That's spiritual power. And the thing is, when you know who you are, when you know who you divinely are, when you know where your power lies, when you know that you are here doing a great work, people can't fuck with you. And when they do fuck with you, they gotta pay. Because you got business to handle. Brother Panic told us that with the guy who did his, when the guy did his little Orisha reading, and the guy said whatever he said to Panic, tried to put a spell on him of some sort. And then Panic said out of nowhere, the dude just died. Hey, oh well, you can't, when you got power and you got purpose, and you living in that purpose and you walking in that purpose and you're seeking to know and transform yourself, if somebody fucks with you, they must pay. Period. They have to. By your conscious will or not. I had to do the visualization and mantras last night because I was still so enraged and I had to channel that energy because I didn't want to suppress it. I didn't want to push it down and be like, all right, let me just let this go. No, I was still mad. And because I'm still mad, I have to transmute this energy into something else. And so mantras, over and over again. So I'm not gonna even say the business name. This business is out of business. Closed for good. I was visualizing, because all of these businesses have their old Google page, right? When you about to go to Google app and, like for your directions. And so what I was visualizing was the business's name, and at the bottom, there's a space that says open. Nah, bitch, you ain't open. On that business page, it said permanently closed in my visualization. That's what I was doing. Permanently closed, just seeing it and feeling it and transmuting my energy into that. Permanently closed, permanently closed, permanently closed in my visualization. Next thing you know, I'm seeing Anubis. So it is. And so it is. Now I'm at peace, man. I woke up this morning like, what's up? I woke up this morning singing, dancing, smiling, at peace. Hey, retribution, justice, ma'at. You're not gonna disrespect somebody like me who really comes from love, period. In all that I do, from videos that I make to consultations, that when I'm talking to somebody at the grocery store and all of that, Never disrespectful, never rude, always considerate of others. And you gonna disrespect me? Oh, you gotta pay. All right? So make sure y'all are living y'all's life from that same perspective. Make sure you're living from a space of love, from a place of understanding, from a place of purpose, tapped into yourself. That's important. I think that's the biggest thing. Because if I was nasty and low vibrational, then I would have just been right there with him. I'm right here with you. We low. We down and dirty. You know? But I'm not that person. So when you come for a person who is like me, you have to pay. Trust that. Believe that. Peace, y'all.